Nintendo is known for its innovative consoles throughout the years, with almost every console having its own unique twist thrown in it, which is exactly what makes Nintendo, well, Nintendo. And Nintendo has managed to make a lot of our childhood special with these consoles. However, you can't go on a perfect streak without making mistakes, so today we'll be discussing on what the future holds for Nintendo. In order to understand what makes a console a failure, we have to look at what they seem to offer rather than just the numbers. If we go based on numbers, then the Nintendo GameCube would be considered a failure after selling only a little over 21 million consoles, a drastically low number compared to its competitors at the time, being the original Xbox and the PlayStation 2, which is by far the #1 best-selling system of all time, with 160 million PS2 consoles sold. However, that's a topic for another video. But even it being considered a commercial failure, the GameCube is now one of the most sought-after systems in the market, with many games exceeding the $50 plus range, even if it's a 20-year-old system. So if the GameCube isn't seen as a failure in the eyes of collectors, then what is?
Is it the NES?
No, it's not the NES. Nintendo actually revolutionized gaming and saved gaming as a whole after Atari tried killing it after releasing a bunch of shit games at high quantities.
I mean, literally. They'd look at the game and have it greenlit before even giving it a second thought.
Good enough.
Could it be the N64?
No, not the Nintendo 64, although a quite controversial controller, which still has gamers debating till this day how you hold the damn thing. Some people say you hold it like this, other people say you hold it like this, but at the end of the day, the real OGs know the only correct way to hold it is like this. It managed to bring cult classics like Ocarina of Time, and it's exactly where Super Smash Bros. Was created. Now, while selling only 32 million copies, it's still not as bad as where we're going with this one. Enter the Wii U. The Wii U was released back in 2012 following the major success of the original Nintendo Wii. Now, if the original Wii was so successful, why did the Wii U not perform the same or even better? After all, it's basically an upgraded version of the original Wii, wasn't it? Nope. You see, the Wii U had many flaws at launch. For one, the Wii U was basically being promoted to everybody, similar to how the Wii attracted casual gamers and even older people, mainly for its easy-to-use interface. I mean, you could literally just aim and shoot.
God damn it, Bobby, that's not what I meant.
Well, basically, Nintendo was a little confused. The Wii did good, but the real hardcore gamers saw it as the weak link to gaming systems since it didn't have popular games at the time like any of the Call of Duty games. I mean, we had a version of them, but still nothing strong to attract the real money spenders, so they came out with the Wii U, and came out with games such as Zombie U, and it failed miserably. Nintendo managed to not only not gain the interest of casual gamers and the old heads, but they also managed to steer clear from where the hardcore gamers were, as it was basically seen as the different version of the Wii, leaving it feeling unwanted by anybody in the market. So on top of a high price for what it offered, the games were easily found on other systems before it, or were even available on other systems that Nintendo had made themselves. The Wii U just had nothing special to offer. Come 2025, and Nintendo just announced that new hardware will be shown soon. We are all excited for what is to come, and it's literally called a Switch 2. I mean, the Switch didn't do bad, it literally did numbers like the Wii did, and it also has some good games. Maybe it's for the better, right? Right? Jesus Christ, what the fuck, Nintendo? They literally crushed all of our dreams. The only games coming so far is a bunch of games we already own for the Nintendo Switch, and now they want to resell us an enhanced version of the games we already own. Ah! We don't even own the games now, and physical games contain a key card which gives us access to download the games.
I'm in danger!
From now on, you're under new management. As in, I'm allowing you to download the game. I'm allowing you to play the game.
He's so generous.
And at any given time, I may remove the game from the Nintendo store, therefore making your game useless.
You heard that?
So you
useless.
either get down or you get laid down. Now what's it gonna be, sunshine?
Take your pick.
And did I mention the new Switch games are gonna be $80 now? The new Mario Kart World is set to be at $80 for digital. According to reports, the physical copies are going to be going for $90. Mind you, this is just to download the game. If we lose the key card, we lose access to the downloaded game. So we really gain nothing in buying physical games anymore. So far, the Nintendo Switch 2 is set to release at $450, which I guess, yeah, it has to be more than the original Switch, but thanks to the tariffs, Nintendo has delayed the pre-order date because they're not too sure if $450 is going to be a good price, or if they might even need to raise it up some more. And don't even get me started with the useless feature this console has so far. For one, the webcam looks fucking ass. And the right Joy-Con has a C button for game chat, which requires an online membership in order to use. The C button is literally locked behind a paywall for a feature introduced years ago on the 360 and the PlayStation 3. Well, based on what we know so far, it's not looking too good for this new system. Now yes, some of you will still bend over and accept the tomfoolery from Nintendo, but at the end of the day, only time will tell. But the Wii U so far looks like it didn't teach them much.
Jesus fucking Christ, Nintendo. I'm literally editing right now and the news keeps on fucking dropping. Guys, I literally fuck you not. As I'm fucking editing this, yo, if you can't afford a Switch 2, Nintendo executives suggest you just stick to the original Switch. My dude, the only reason you guys are even profitable is because of us. And now you're over here telling me to fuck off. I mean, shit, I might still buy it anyways just because I'm a whole ass collector. Ask me about it. But that's besides the point. Not a lot of people can just cough up, $500 plus tax and these fucking tariffs. It might even just keep on going up. Who fucking knows? But if you can't afford the $449 Switch 2, don't expect much help from Nintendo. I can't even fucking read no more fucking shit. A company executive is suggesting budget. You know what? I might just link this whole thing for you guys. But basically, moral of the fucking story, on top of the goddamn $80 fucking games, and I hope it's wrong and we don't get the $90 physical games. Bro, I collect physical games, and now you're telling me that I'm gonna be paying $90 per fucking game. My boy, I got, I don't even know how many fucking Switch games. I got at least 40 of them I'm looking at right now, not including shit. I got like 3 digital. That's about it. But that's besides the point. $80 for a goddamn digital game? Nuh-uh. I ain't gonna be doing that shit. You won't catch me doing that. But that's besides the point. Moral of the fucking story, these motherfuckers don't give us a fucking break. Unfortunately, we have a product for people who are not able to get, it's called the 360. This is basically what happened with fucking Xbox, bro. They did the same exact shit with the Xbox One, and they said, you know what, y'all can fuck off and get a 360. And now Nintendo wants to go ahead and take notes. Bro, it don't help with fucking Trump's tariffs and shit. Everything's kind of going downhill. So the 450 might not even be it. The 450 might actually end up being more, but that's besides the point. Let me know what you guys think. I'm ending the video right here. I hope nothing else pops up while I'm fucking editing. See y'all later.
At least they're getting rid of the Joy-Con drift this generation, right? Right?